alerts. Got opportunity to meet Coach Elliott. My time that I spent at IMG, what a stand-up guy. So I hurt for them and those families. So Auburn family definitely be having them in our prayers. I am very appreciative of the Auburn family, the way that they showed up Saturday night. Wow, what atmosphere. But great win. But now it's time for us to turn that page, which, as a Sunday, definitely turned the page on that. Because we have a Western Kentucky team that's pretty doggone good. Very explosive on offense. Got a good defense. Guys play hard. They're well coached. There's a lot of guys on staff that know a lot of those guys. Done coach with them, with Coach Helton. So got a lot of respect for them and that staff and that team. So. We are going to have to come bring our A game. So, once again, I'm calling on the Auburn family. Like I need help up here, we need help. So, come pack the house out and let's have fun and try to go get a victory. With that said, we can open this thing up for questions.
Brian Stoltz, Auburn Rivals. Cornell, going against Mississippi State is kind of like going against Western Kentucky. They pass the ball more. How much experience or how – sorry, let me start over. How much benefit does it have that you already played a team like Mississippi State that throws the ball so much when you're facing a Western Kentucky team?
And of course, to me, playing the game of football is about confidence. And, defensively, the way they play against Texas A&M, the way they play against Mississippi State, and familiar with a team throwing it every snap. Now we should be even more prepared and go and kind of know what to expect and be confident going in that game. So don't guarantee you nothing. But those guys should be confident, and I'm pretty doggone confident in that defense, man. Enjoy watching them guys fly around.
Jason.
Cornell, Jason Auburn 247. Running game, you take over. Wilfred, you got 3 offensive line coaches now on the offensive staff. Obviously, it's going to be an emphasis, but what have you seen out of that group the last couple of games, especially, and how much more effective they've been running football?
Once again, as running backs, we get all the attention because we carrying the ball. But honestly, those guys up front, they're moving people. They fighting. They are together. They're straining out there. They getting a hat on the hat. And those backs, man, from Jarquez, Tank, even DeMar, when those guys get the opportunity, man, they running hard. They breaking tackles. What in this league here you have to do. And I just think, as far as the run game, we're just in sync with each other, man, and playing a lot better. And that's a credit to those coaches, Coach Friend and Coach Bernard and Coach Simmons. Coach Hilliard, Coach McDaniel, getting those guys ready to play and coming up with a plan.
You mentioned confidence on defense as a former running back. How much confidence does it give you when you start to feel that success in running the ball and it starts to add up a little bit?
Man, so much confidence. Like Jarquez, Tank, like them guys feed off each other, man. I know that feeling of being Jarquez or Tank, where Randy Gene Brown out there doing good, or Brandon Jacobs out there running the rock or Trey Smith, and it's like you happy for him, but you like, I want some of that action. So that is how it's going down, and man, they feeding off each other, and what a really good 1-2 punch, man. They definitely complement each other.
BiasWoodboy.com. Hope you're having a good day so far. How much did the win impact your decision making in the kicking game as well as the passing game? I noticed like you didn't go to McPherson for a field goal until the third quarter.
Ask that again. You say the win?
Yeah, but both the kicking game and passing game, how much did it affect your decision making?
Say the question again. The
How much did
win.
The win.
Yeah. Oh, the win. Okay.
How much did it affect your decision making in the kicking game and passing game? We'll get it there eventually.
Honestly, it far as kicking the ball, it does affect your decision because McPherson, man, he have a big leg, and man, he's gonna be one of the better kickers to play here. But when that win in our face now, time we had to get to 25-yard line versus, give him opportunity around that 35, 38-yard line. So, the win did make a difference, make a lot of difference, especially on kick-out punts. Just adjusting guys. As far as our punt returner, I know the win played a factor there, but again, we can't use that excuse. Texas A&M, they got to play with the win too.
And then the passing game as well.
In the passing game as well. The wind definitely can affect throws, especially when you try to, throw deep into it. So, yeah, of course, in the passing game affects it too.
Tom.
Cadillac. Know the passing game has struggled a little bit. Wide receivers only had one reception that Barr's touchdown. What can you guys do to kind of get them more involved these last couple games?
Oh, yeah. Yes, we again that is it starts with me. Some way, somehow we got to put those guys in better position. But we also got to make those throws whenever they there and take advantage of the looks. But collectively, myself, Coach Friend, Coach Hilliard, and Coach Hartline, we have to be better. And of course, I don't let them know that, but also we have to also make plays out there too. So.
Mark.
Yeah, Cornell, looked like you guys had a good tackling night. Is that what you saw on the coaches' film when you graded things? And also, were there any players on offense and defense who really stood out when you graded the film?
Yes, sir. Effort on defense. I played running back, but my heart was always kind of on defensively in high school. Love to strike people. And, just understand that concept of getting to the football, 11 guys playing together, relentless finish, hitting, striking people. Like that creates so much momentum, like creates confidence. And, Kobe Wooden, man, what an outstanding game he had. I mean, the sack fumble was huge. That kind of sealed the game there for us. And then I think, guys in that secondary, man, they played lights out. I think up into that 80-yard drive there, they was going to Fort, they had 135 yards. Like, in the SEC, I mean, I know they've been struggling on offense, but to have 135 yards and finish the game with 215 yards, I mean, that's total team effort there far as defensively, guys buying in, guys serving, guys in the right place, winning the pre-snap, and studying the keys. So that was excellent to see. And what was your second question?
It looked like there's hardly any missed tackles in that game, especially compared to some of the earlier games. One player's mentioned there was 11 missed tackles the previous game and been 22 the one before that. So I just wondered if you knew how many missed tackles there were. I didn't see a whole lot.
No, I don't have good. I don't have the exact number missed tackle we had, but from me watching, I didn't see very many, and if it was guys coming. They a lot of help there. So then offensively, I think you who stood out there. Of course, I think offensive line. In the run game, they did a lot of good things. We still got to show up. The pass protection. We have to get better in that aspect. But I thought both backs ran hard. Robbie, of course, he's gone. That kid a fighter. He's gonna play hard. He's a competitor. Just gotta continue to settle him down, and he harness that energy that he have there. But I thought we did a lot of good things on offense though, but we got to get better in the red zone. I think we kept the ball for 36 minutes there, which is huge, 270 yards. And whenever we can add and get some excuse me, voice cracking from, whenever we can get that passing game rolling, we gonna have a chance to be lethal.
Middle, Justin, for
Cadillac, you guys have senior day on Saturday. There's a lot of seniors y'all got on this team, especially quite a few of those guys just had to come back for that extra COVID year. What can you say about that class and just kind of those guys continuing to fight, even though this season's been so difficult? Y'all been through so much as a team.
Wow. Well, I mean, we're just talking about like this year what those seniors have been through with the coaching change, with everything that happened, the off season. But I mean, you have to take it back even farther. I mean, they have been through 2 coaching changes. I mean, coordinators, position coaches, and then not to even mention COVID. I mean, wow. Those guys have been through a lot, but one thing I can tell those guys, I tell them they're going to be better because, have not one time have they flinched. They don't stay steady. They done kept the faith. They continue to believe. And I just think those young men, they're going to do some really cool things in life because of all the adversity that they done been through and how they done handled it. So, man, it's can remember when I was a senior. That day is, special day. So it's sad to see guys go, but I am looking forward to them guys, and it's something that they should be honored for, especially this group, with all they done went through.
Colonel, we're going to front row to the right. Noah.
Hey Coach, Noah Griffith from the Auburn Lansman. I believe y'all ran it 3 times for every pass against Mississippi State and then 4 times for every pass last week. So just how do y'all plan to stay unpredictable and, be balanced on offense?
Well, kind of want to get back to Auburn old school football. Auburn to me is about hard work. Auburn is about toughness, perseverance. We want to be tough and we want to be physical. So I think one of the greatest things about the game of football is when your opponent know that you're running the ball, but you still impose your will on them. it takes to fight out a lot of teams. So I'm honestly okay with us running the rock and having success, but also I know that we do got to get better, and we're going to need our pass game down this stretch to win ball games, and we are going to get better. We are going to get better. Those guys, they're doing a heck of a job right now getting a plan together. Robbie's going to get right. Receivers going to get right. It's not all on them. We got to put them in better position, and when their numbers are called, they got to make plays. But I don't mind that 3-to-1 ratio right now running the football, because we want to be the most physical bunch.
Go back to new bias.
Who are your players of the week, and who gets the game ball? Like, what are you gonna do with it?
I'm honestly doing away with players of the week. We I just honestly think with NIL and everything that's going on, the game is so individualized right now, where I'm going to recognize the defense and mention guys who played good. Congratulations to Kobe Woon for getting defensive player of the week there. So I will recognize him before as players of the game, things like that. I just want to keep it this unity, keep in this team aspects, man.
And then just with the game ball thing, are you keeping it? Or you giving it to anybody or
Game ball?
Yeah.
No, that game ball. No, that game ball. I'm keeping that one now. Yeah, I'm not. It's crazy because I usually, when I was a player and my career, I honestly never kept any of my trophies, my Rookie of the Year stuff. Like, I gave it all to my mom or my daddy. Never kept anything. I just, hey, you guys can have it. And really, honestly, I'm very appreciative, but didn't put too much value on individual things, to be honest with you. But, now that I got kids and a family, that kind of changed because my boys, they definitely think those things are really cool. So, to keep a game ball and have it down in the basement and let the boys see that this was their first Tiger walk that they walked in. It was their first game where they, daddy won. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this one.
Anything else for Carnell? Got a couple more.
On that note, what was your favorite moment from Saturday?
Wow. That is a loaded, great question. Ooh. Honestly, my favorite moment was to see, of course, the fans, the Auburn family, but to see those former players on the sideline. Like, I got a chance to reflect guys that I fought with, trained with. I'm talking about a lot of good memories. And it was just replaying in my mind. So I honestly think that was the coolest thing, seeing the smile on their face. Like, all them guys being in the locker room doing when I addressed the team. And then after the game, having all those players in the locker room. Like, it was crazy to see. Like, it just came full circle. So I mean, honestly, that was my favorite part about Saturday, to be honest with you.
Carl, we got one more or two more on the record.
Lily Stewart, the Auburn Placeman. Going back to the game ball, how did it feel getting it? Because you've taken a lot of responsibility over the past
past few games about the players and decisions that were being made. So how did it feel to get some respect back from them in that big moment?
It honestly caught me by surprise because, I did the speech, we were bringing up, we danced, so to have the captain, D-Hall, to have O and them guys come up and present me with the game ball, that's when I it hit different, realized like, man, this real, like, just won the game, and to hear, them guys say, that they appreciate me pouring into their life because, at the end of the day, win, lose, or draw, like I told my guys, man, like, it's about life lessons for me. Those guys give me so much purpose. Those guys help me so much to be a better man. And so to hear those guys, say those things and be appreciated, it definitely made me smile, made me feel good.
Got one more, Mark.
Did any of your former teammates offer any good, bad, or ugly advice on how to coach Saturday night?
Well, I got like I got two different Auburn group chats, and from Mississippi State to Texas A&M, like, they were ringing, like, especially Mississippi State. You can't do that. I'm going through the mail. You got to kick the field goal. Like, you ain't playing no video game. Like, so yeah, they are. They have been very supportive, but everybody can be a coach. Coaching from the couch, and everybody can, second guess and do all that. But man, it's team. Once we practice once we decide that we're going to give it a go and we going to do something, like, we are going to do it together. And whether it work or don't work, I'm going to get a credit, to my coaching staff. And if it don't work, I would take the blame. And that's all. That have been my approach with this coaching staff and the team. So no pressure on those guys. You guys go out and call it, do what you do, and let me jump on the shore and take the blame, because ultimately it is on me, because I make the decision, which is weird to say, like, I that I make the decision, but pretty cool.
Carnell, thank you.
Thank you.